What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to part 11 of our campus challenge series, sponsored by Paradox Interactive, who will give us 6 keys at the end of the series for me to give out to you guys. So make sure you leave a like on the video, comment down below which DLC you are missing or need if you have not already. And at the end of this series, we're going to do a drawing and we'll see who wins. Now, just as a quick reminder, we're at part 11 now. The goal is to level up all 3 campuses to level 5 and hopefully leave them or keep them at level 5 for an X amount of time. That is the challenge of this series. But again, welcome back to part 11. We're sitting at about 54,000 coming in per week. We have 51,000 in population. It looks like maybe a small death wave happening in the city. We have a pretty good demand for residential, small demand for commercial, and an even smaller demand for industrial, which is certainly a good problem to have at this point. What I did in between episodes is I did just a little bit of decor here and there, maybe a little bit right here as well. And then over here, I actually just put in a small district of self-sufficient, high-density residential buildings. Just to kind of fill in that little pocket right there. And then what I did over here is I created a bridge over the highway without any connections to the highway that we will use to cross into this part of the city here. And that's really everything. Oh, and then I just added some trees over here to kind of hide the train tracks and the noise pollution as well, because we are going to zone some residential over here. Now, what I want to do in this episode is I asked you guys in part 9 what to do here. So I actually got a really good idea from one of you guys, and that is to put in one or both things, which is the emergency response unit and then a amusement park. Now I'm going to utilize part of that idea, and we're going to do a park over here. We may extend it out to this way. And then emergency services or emergency response unit, we'll try to kind of place somewhere alongside on this side over here. So let's get to working. Now, thank you again for recommending that. I honestly gave it thought myself, and I was out of ideas on what to put in here, so certainly a great idea. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build a small roundabout, and this is going to be the main entrance to our park. There we go, something like that. Hopefully it will work. Now, how this park is going to work is it's actually the entrance is going to be over here. Yes, there's going to be some items right here, but then we're going to bridge over and we're going to make this right here part of the park as well. But you've got to cross over the little pathway bridge right here to kind of take advantage of the whole park itself. So let's get into park districts. Let's kind of get this going right here. I'll clean it up later. I promise I will. For now, we'll just do something like that. Linden City Park. So, you guys recommended a amusement park. I don't think amusement park would fit that great in this particular area, but a park though will fit well. So what I'm thinking is either the zoo right here, or the city park. Now, I'm leaning more towards zoo because zoo has it has larger buildings, and we need to fill a pretty large area here. So zoo, it's going to be, let's see, zoo main gate. This will fit right here. Perfect. And now we have to make sure let's see, should we, can we do this? We cannot. Okay. How about we do a quick little rebuild? And we're going to I know it seems like I'm doing the same exact thing, but I'm not. We're going to shorten this by that much. Now we'll go back to our roundabout. There we go. Looking good. We'll go back into and grab the zoo main gate. And there it is. All right, so now we should have no issue coming out by a little bit and then bridging across. I'm gonna try and get as close to there as I can. There we go. And that actually looks pretty neat. Then from here, we'll be going out that way somewhere. Maybe not that far out. And then over here, yeah, sure, we can utilize this area too. We'll have restrooms and maybe a restaurant and things of that nature kind of there on that side. What I'm imagining, let's just go ahead and start over here. So we've got the zoo plaza that should fit really nicely right there as soon as you get in. No, actually, you know what? We're not going to have it be cramped because we do have quite a lot of area to mess with. So we'll have that there. Let's go back and we will grab that, and let's see, can we get close? Yeah, but I don't want people getting in through there, so there we go. Now I know we have the cafe, so we'll put that guy right in there. Then we have a souvenir shop. Actually, leave that for later. Restrooms, so we do want those right in there. And then we'll figure something out over here. Or do we have a very small animal habitat that we can place there? We don't. That is a-okay. I'm going to do a little bit of a design over here with these tiles and whatnot. Okay, so we'll leave that as it is right there. Over here, we're gonna do something like that for the time being. And let's come to there. Now over here, let's see, we have a reindeer enclosure, birdhouse. Birdhouse is nice and large, so we'll put that right there. What else do we have that's related to birds or flying animals, insects. Let's see, reptile house. Okay, that could most definitely work. How about no, it's gonna be too tight. Let's try to put it right here. I hear the birds already. Insect, amphibian, and reptile house. So let's put that kind of right there. Anything else related to let's say aerial animals? No. So okay, those two are gonna be it for. Oh wow, look at this. That is awesome. Look at these little like the leaf skirt on the pathway. I didn't even notice that ever. Really cool. Really cool. All right, so coming back over here to this side now, this is where we're gonna place all the larger animal enclosures. So let's go back to our pathway. How far can we go? See, let's kind of do something like that. That looks okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna see what else we want to place over here on this side. So here we have the birds and the reptiles. Then over here, let's go ahead and do the larger animals. So we have the moose and a reindeer enclosure. We can place that somewhere right there, and this already has the pathway built into it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place them down, and then we're gonna go and connect everything. So here we have the antelope enclosure. I'm thinking we plop that somewhere over here on this end, kind of like so. Then we have the bison enclosure. This is one of the larger ones, and that has the pathway built in as well. So we'll put that somewhere right in there. We already have the insects, the flamingo enclosure. This one's really cool because it's got a lake built into it. So I'm gonna put that one actually right over here, so you can see it when you're coming through into this area. Then we have the elephant enclosure, another large one. Should we make that the main attraction in here? Elephants, largest animals in the zoo. Sure, let's do it. Let's place them right there in the center. Now that one we're gonna have to connect a pathway to. Sea life enclosure. Unfortunately, we don't have any water there. Maybe we can put that somewhere else. Maybe like over here once we get to that area. All right, let's get back to it. We have the giraffe enclosure. That might fit well, kind of right here. Like so. Okay. Then we have the monkey palace. Gotta love monkeys. We'll place them right there. Next is the rhino enclosure. Another large one. So we'll put the rhinos right there. Lion enclosure, my favorite animal of them all. Put that right in there. And I think that's it. So now all we gotta do is connect everything via pathways, and go from there. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll meet you guys back here in just a moment.
Daniel, that does sound like a similar experience.
Okay, so I got a little bit carried away. I went ahead and I connected everything, and then I started. I actually started over here with the flamingo enclosure. I was like, well, flamingo, pink trees, we'll go ahead and do that. And then I went ahead and just finished everything up. So that's what it looks like now. I also added an additional little bridge pathway over here. So now we have two of them. So we have this one here and this one right over here. I filled everything in with different kinds of trees, and it seems to be working out pretty darn well, especially since we're at level 2. Here you can see level 2 in just a short amount of time. So to take a quick look, we've got 900 in attractiveness. Tickets are $10. I don't really care about that. Policy. So let's see. Recycle garbage. Yes. Even more fun. Yes. Night tours. Sure. If it's ever nights. Not really ideal to have fireworks in a zoo. So we'll leave that off. We'll make this our main park. We'll get some advertising going, and yes, absolutely. We're going to give zoo animals extra care to keep them happy and entertained. So we'll enable everything but fine for fine for fireworks, sure. And then no fireworks. So that's it. That's our zoo. It looks great in this particular area. So, thank you guys for that recommendation. All right, so next, let's go ahead and put in that fire or emergency response unit. I do want to place it. I want to place it somewhere kind of over here. I forgot the size of that thing though, so let's take a look and see how big it is. So not too big. It could very well fit somewhere over here. I don't want it too close to the zoo. It could go there. Ooh, we don't have anything here. All right, I'm gonna pause. Let's see. It could kind of sort of fit in this area. Actually really blends in with these buildings here. I did kind of like it over here. So let's do that. We'll put it right there. We'll kind of we'll hide it with some trees. By the way, I went ahead and I put some libraries into the city as well. There we go. See? Looks good. Alright, so next time we have a building that burns down, these folks will go out, search for survivors, and then we'll be able to rebuild it as opposed to demolishing it and rebuilding it like we had to do with one of the buildings over here. So really cool. It's filling in. This right here, great. It looks awesome. Yeah, I'm still a little bit displeased with the amount of pop that the trees have, especially when you place so many of them. But when you're doing it from afar away, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we'll put we'll resume the game. Actually, we do have to fill in this area over here, and since we have that residential demand. Let's go ahead and we'll try to fill that in. So we'll go out to there. Put all of this in to be residential. Let me take a look at districts. We gotta extend this district out as well so the buildings don't look all European. Might as well come all the way out to here. Okay, and we'll zone that right there, that right there. This right here, don't want to do residential. Let's do this right here with offices. I don't think we have any parks here, so let's... Yeah, we could definitely benefit from a plaza right there. And then maybe a playground right in there. Go something like that, and just for fun, we're gonna do some low density residential right there, kind of like some old homes. Okay, why don't we give them a couple of shops to shop at right here? And I think that should be good. Our commercial is hurting for educated workers, so like that one right there, but that'll come with time, of course. So now we have to think what we want to do here to fill in this area. Let me take a look at my comments, see if you guys recommended anything else, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what you guys recommended, we put in a leisure area, and let's go for it. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll put in the leisure area right over here, and the leisure area we're gonna use regular roads. So we'll come out to about there. It's not gonna be anything too different. In my mind, the simpler the leisure area, the better, because when you go out to the bars, you wanna be able to drink and know your way back. So we are gonna make something super simple, just like so. We'll even put in a dead-end street, kind of going out to... Actually, no. I have an idea for here. Let's go look for it. Come on, I know it's in one of these. There it is, the London Eye. Perfect, that'll fit perfect right there. And then since it is the leisure area, let's see what else we can put in here. Tourism and leisure, we have the casino. We can plop that right there. Then we have the fantastic fountain. Let's find a fantastic place for it. And I have yet another idea. We're gonna make it central. So let's do, what was that, 3 and 3. I think that was... Oh, we're off by 1. That's okay. So, oh man, it's not even... Okay, whatever. That's that's okay. we'll have it be on... No, we'll have it be on the entrance side. So let's do that. We can actually take that out and... Okay, now one ways. Be kind of like a cool little roundabout going around. And to keep the symmetry of the road, there we go. And then over here, we're gonna fill this area in with a pathway. And to try and minimize the wonkiness. Wait, does that actually connect? What? Interesting. Very, very interesting. So then I guess we'll have to start here. I was trying to minimize those funky looking gaps. Well, that's okay. There's still a little bit of them. What we can do is we can fill that in with a tree or two, and there we go. Doesn't look bad. It looks okay. It looks okay. Let's see. So we have. We'll put the game back on play. What else do we have in the leisure area? Let's see. We have the hotel. I think that's going to be a little too big for this area here, so we'll leave that alone. The zoo is way too big. Then here we have level 2, level 3, level 4, 5. There's got to be something else that'll look good here. Not the transport tower. What's this? The official park. Ooh, academic year report. This is for the Empire Trade School. We've got 3 academic works. We are now a renowned in reputation level. We have over 1,800 students. And our attractiveness went up by 10. Pretty cool. Let's go view campus. We're going to start another... let's do artisanry right there. Okay. Yeah, so this one is on its way to being 5-star. This one actually still has not gone back up to 5 stars due to not having 1,800 students. So let's go here and we'll do music this time around. See if that maybe helps. But I have a plan. I'll share that with you guys later on in the future. Hopefully it works. So let's go ahead and we'll make this the leisure area. And as always, I'll go back and I'll clean all this up. Make it look all nice. There we go. Right here we can put in 2 of those. Where is power? Power is transferred. Perfect. So that should give everything else power.
Always has the best service and the best home style meals in town. We'll make sure you always leave at the old grain mill with a smile and a full belly. Now, be sure that you come down to at the old grain mill.
Okay, and what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to cover up, not cover up, but prevent anything from being zoned within the squares here. And let's go into here. We're gonna go into here and make this our leisure specialization right there. So since we do have that pretty gnarly commercial demand, let's go ahead and satisfy a whole block or two for now. We'll put the game on 3 speed, kind of let those build. And here's the other thing. So this is more than likely going to cause a ton of traffic. Make sure we don't have traffic lights. We don't. So everybody's going to want to come to this leisure area, party it up, and then take off. There is a super safe way of doing that, and that is by taking a metro here. And what better way to, or what better place to put it than somewhere central, just like so. Now we have this metro line right here, and we have this break right here that's got nothing. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna come through there. We're gonna hook up right in there. And then we're gonna select this line, and we'll add a stop right here. And we're gonna select this line, and we're gonna add a stop right here as well. So now both are gonna come through here, pick up people, go around, and go about their merry way. So we'll let that kind of come in. Let's see, what else can we do? Should we provide a way for these folks to walk out this way? Yeah, I think we most definitely should. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to go underground, I'm thinking. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Will this work? Nope, that is not high enough. That is, though. But is that too high? It's not too high. Okay, just watch your head on that street light right there. Okay, it's not too steep, so that's okay. Come down to there and there. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, no, that's not. It's not too steep. So let's. Yeah, there's no way to go under. So yeah, we do have to go over. So we'll leave it just like that. So these folks over here, look at them go. There's one guy already going. He's gonna get his party mode on. The metro here seems to be doing pretty good so far. I want to select the metro station. There we go. So 59 passengers, but that will increase here in the near future. Well, ladies and gents, I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one. Thank you so much for joining me for this part of the series. I actually forgot the number. I'm gonna have to go back and look, but nevertheless, thank you for joining me. Once again, this series is sponsored by Paradox Interactive, who will at the end of the series provide us with 6 keys to give out to you guys. So make sure you comment and like the video. Let me know which DLC you are missing. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do. And I will see you guys on the next one.